I said very nice at the beginning, good beginning. All three pieces, whenever somebody's soloing or they don't have the melody, you need to come down slightly. And those of you that do have the melody, like the saxes, when you have the melody, you need to play out. I don't care what the dynamics are, blow out a little bit. We need to hear more melody and less harmony most of the time. And that's not unique to you, but it's just the way it is. Your intonation was pretty good in the first piece, but not as good when it got to be really loud. Forte and double forte. You're always listening, always adjusting. Everybody in here can afford $18 to buy a tuner. You guys are pretty well in tune. You were tuned to your instrument, so the rest of it just with your ears. But your director would really appreciate it if you all bought your own tuners, and he could save so much time just so you could get on tuned to a couple different notes, and that isn't always concert B flat. There's different notes on each instrument, but whenever the solos, the rest of the group get down, and solos blow out, show off. Sometimes you're a little nervous. Pianist, very tasty piano. That's a compliment. That means you weren't in the way. You weren't over there chunking it, you know, just playing stuff. Piano doesn't have to come down as much during solos because we need the chord changes on our instruments. That's very important. So, but you were very nice. I said nice ending. It was very big, which it was supposed to be. As I said, more sax melody in that piece. In the second piece, I think this was your best piece, the second piece. It's hard for an intermediate group to play music softly and be in tune all the time, which you were most of the time, and to play together and be exactly right most of the time, which you were. I enjoyed that a lot. You did very nice dynamics. You know, there's a part towards the end of that piece where you get very, very soft. And bones, where's the bone players? When you guys come in, you need to blow right after that. Okay? I didn't get that. You just more volume there when you come back in after the towards the end. Let's see. Nice dynamics, I said. Piano when you're solo, doing your solo, put a few more things and not just one hand all the time. But just add some more notes eventually when you're comfortable with it. Okay? Don't be too limiting. Play out a little bit. That's one time when you can show off. You don't have to be real tasty. You can show off a little bit some of your chops. Okay, let's see. In the third piece of the report, again, the band was too loud during the solos. Get down for the solos. By the way, the very first piece, and it wasn't your fault, and I'm sure the judges didn't judge you down. The bass was way too loud in that first piece, and finally it was adjusted. You're using a different bass, and I understand all that. I don't think the judges knew that. Okay. But it was too loud. And in the last piece, it was a nice volume for a funk piece. You know, it was very nice. I said really nice flute and clarinet, the way you guys work together. Trumpets, you're getting tired towards the end because you're starting to go out of tune a little bit at the end, right? And that just more practice. Okay. Then are we talking about listening? And I sort of made a list of some people you ought to be listening to on your different instruments. On Pandora, on YouTube. It's fun to watch on YouTube if your parents let you on there because you get to see the players play as well. And sometimes they're very old tapes and so on. You know, if you're listening to pianists, people like Chick Corea, Yoshiko Kiyashi, Stan Kenton, Billy Taylor, those are some nice pianists to listen to. I'm sure your director has other ones. Trumpet, well, there's no jazz without Louis Armstrong. Wynton Marsalis, his protege today, Freddie Hubbard. Saxes, people like Cannonball Adderley, Phil Woods, John Coltrane, Michael Bremer, Sonny Rollins, Jerry Mulligan on Barry. Those are the people to listen to. Guitar, let's see. Trombone, my instrument. Many good trombone players around during history. Conrad Herwig, Michael Davis, Bob McCreshy, J.J. Johnson, and my hero, Carl Fontana. Maybe the greatest trombone player, in my opinion, ever lived. And then on drums, there's so many. Buddy Rich, Mel Lewis, Bill Stewart, Antonio Sanchez, Max Roach, Ag Fixben, there's all kinds to listen to. And all you have to do is get on and, I didn't put down guitars or stuff, I didn't have time, but get on and put in your instrument, put in tenor sax jazz solos and watch what comes up and listen. flute solos, guitar solos, and listen, listen, listen. So the next thing I want to do is present to you our soloist awards. Now some groups get no soloist awards and some groups get more. You guys got 4.
Wow.
The judges thought you were really outstanding. Your soloists were really, really good. If you didn't get one this year and you soloed, next year. Okay, hopefully you keep coming back. Okay, and sometimes we don't know their names. So the girl trombone player.
Olivia Tandowsky.
Congratulations. And braces too, all right. And the tenor sax player in the second tune.
Ishizaki.
That way we can get through. I can give him his medal. And we're not allowed to give medals to everybody. We would give a lot, but we're not allowed to. And I don't pick these, by the way, and I don't do your scores. I just do this part. All right. The guitar in the last piece. Guitar.
Yeah.
And the drummer in the last tune.
Aidan Cole.
Now, all of you, a lot more of you, you know, if we'd heard you play 6 songs, we might have given 4 more different ones. You did a really nice job, and congratulations. Tighten things up a little bit, get down for the soloist, and if you're a soloist, or you're like the saxophone, when you have the melody, I don't care what the dynamics are, play it up. Play it up, you know, and your director will tell you if it's too loud. Now, he can change everything that I said as soon as you get out of here. But in the meantime, those are some of the things that are important. And listen to jazz. You guys going to hear the pros today?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's incentive for you to go on. Now, I hope that every one of you goes on and plays in high school and then in college. You come to my college. But I hope that you do that. And you do not have to be a music major to play your instrument in college. I forgot to tell the last group. And let me tell you this now so you remember, and the director can spread the word. I'm sure he knows this. If you play your instrument really well, and you promise to play in the college jazz band or marching band, you don't have to be a music major to get at least a 50% scholarship where you're going to college. Look how hard and you have fun. I happened to meet my wife in band 46 years ago. And
What instrument?
I play trombone, she plays clarinet.
Uh-oh.
Well, she plays sax, clarinet, and flute, but mainly clarinet. So, I'm not saying in junior high, but in my college band, 13 of us got married. And when I had a high school band, about a half a dozen of my kids over the years got married out of that group because you spend so much time together marching and so on and so forth. So, I'm not trying to set you up, but I'm just saying, think about college, think about continuing your instrument and getting a nice scholarship and having fun and meeting fun people. You know, musicians are brighter people. I'm sure that you could name some that weren't, but in general, they're brighter people, right? And you get to hang around with and have a good time. And music is forever. Music is for life. Not just jazz, but classical. And then anything else you like, you know? Any kind of, I have a 24-year-old daughter. She likes rap. She likes classical. She likes jazz. I'm not trying to limit what you, but just trying to expand. So make sure you listen online. Again, congratulations. Glad to have you here. Here's your sheets.
Let's all say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we're going to find, I'm guessing the photos on the
Find somebody in the hall, the people that have, they're usually pretty good. Congratulations again. Thanks, Jeff. Very tasty. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, you guys, hey, guys.
Trombone players, where are they? 2 fingers and a thumb at the bottom of the slide. Not like this. See the 2 fingers and the thumb? Right here, that way you can go fast later on. Okay, I don't know. I noticed 1 or 2 of you didn't, so just 2 fingers and a thumb on the bottom. All right, good job.
All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, your programs will tell you at 10:55 where you just played is the Folsom Middle School. So you want to kind of maybe click that in. That might be a good one.